been 60 years since the Packers and Chiefs met down in Southern California in what would come to be known as the first Super Bowl. But now, at modern Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, we are counting down to Super Bowl 60, and we've got a great matchup in store. Tonight, it is all on the line.
Get loud! I want to hear you!
Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Miami Dolphins taking on the NFC champions, the San Francisco 49ers. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
At the 30-yard line.
Throwing here is May. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Off the play fake. Here's May. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon. He had to, and he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed, and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all of those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team the best chance to win.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
They'll check this down to Henderson out of the backfield. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain.
6 yards. It's fourth down.
They'll try and throw forward May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on fourth. To the air, May. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
At the 21-yard line.
Now Stafford. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there at 22. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing is Stafford. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and the Dolphins are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Now it's 2nd and 10. They're going to throw. May. He'll swing this out to Henderson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Dolphins first down.
On first down, it's Henderson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Appreciate everyone joining us. Super Bowl 60 here tonight. Time to begin the 2nd quarter. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis up in the booth as we get set to resume play. May going to give it to Henderson. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space, and lots of results there.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 25-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. It was Osa Odighizuwa on the tackle. They work now on 2nd and 9. To throw, it's May. Short throw to Smith. So nothing doing there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll throw with May. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed.
Gonzalez on for the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen, go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their 2nd drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up a bit. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
This will be caught just inside the 10.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Play action. May. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Here's May. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Darren Waller, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are able to add on to that lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. The lead grows to 10-0. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Stafford. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
On 4th down, Stafford. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the 1st down. Now it's Stafford. And this one caught downfield by Evans. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here's Stafford. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at the shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Stafford looks to throw again.
Pass caught by Pearsall.
And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 4 yards out. And the 49ers are on the board here in this Super Bowl. Piniero's extra point up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 and 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Piniero to kick it off. A dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half.
After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And it's taken in at the 9. That'll be put in the books as a 50-40-yard punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
22! 59!
Stafford now to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 21 yards. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. McCaffrey running up the middle. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 16 more on that one and another first down.
First down, San Francisco.
To throw is Stafford. And a little floater there is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Back to throw, Stafford. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 24-yard line. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. Here's Stafford. The throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage.
That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have regained the lead in the second half of this Super Bowl. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Second and a couple.
Second and 2 at the 30-yard line.
And they go play action with May. Out complete to Dulcich. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On play action, May. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Henderson.
And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Off the play fake, here's May. That's caught by Myers. It is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's good for another Miami Dolphin.
Throwing here is May.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Henderson. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action.
Up next, the biggest quarter of the entire season. At the end of that, we get to crown a champion. We are through 3 here in Super Bowl 60. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. On his own read, here's Henderson with it.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10.
From the shotgun, it's May.
Over the middle, it's complete.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jacoby Myers, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
17. 49ers 14.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this could become a career-defining drive for some. Down 3, 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is where the legends are made in the National Football League as they begin this drive 1st and 10. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Stafford. That's complete to Pearson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Oh, what a juke into space. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 49 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches and into a quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, 49ers. The pass. Lots of the left. It's 2nd and 21 at the 37-yard line.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Here comes 2nd down.
Stafford. This is caught by Evans. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. Well, finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Finding Sutton. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. Here's 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
He's back to throw. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field?
He'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Back to throw. They'll find Sutton on the right side complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Hey, let's put it in. Great job. We're good. Hey, what's that? 5. Crazy.
Back to throw. They'll check this down to Henderson out of the backfield. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. They'll try and throw forward May. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Stafford will get this out right here to McCaffrey. The 49ers now are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out
there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
First down, San Francisco.
Now it's Stafford.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments, and anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Now Stafford. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And with 4 seconds remaining, they will call the timeout. So just enough of a cushion there to bring on the field goal unit and try to send this one to the extra session.
This is 1st and 10.
One last throw here for Stafford. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. And the Lombardi Trophy has a home in South Florida. The Miami Dolphins are your Super Bowl champions. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists a Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.